যারে বলো আপন আপন তারে আটকাবে তখন যারে বলো আপন আপন সেকে আটকাবে তখন যারে বলো আপন আপন সেকে আটকাবে তখন.
At University of Rome University. Yeah, we stayed in Rome and we study theater anthropology, or more theater, science of theater. And at that moment we had a teacher named Jerzy Grotowski, and he is a Polish director that he's a very famous director from the 60s. He formed theater laboratory in Wrocław, and he had he should describe or try to focus on what could be the source of different, or the origin of theater. That was his main purpose or subject. So during that lectures, he spoke about many different traditions, the Haitian visuals, or the Haitian voodoo tradition, and the visuals, and other kind of ritual tradition. Not so much shamanic tradition. More, yeah, sometimes also the visual. It was the shamanic traditions. And during that, he was speaking about two processes: organic process and artistic process. Artificial process. Those two processes we had to learn through his movies and what he said about this different tradition. When you go into an organic process is when you go into a trance, some kind of trance-like state. And when you are in artificial, you have your articulation with theater, you have the art, you learn a very precise and exact movement, and more you learn them, the more you go into the organic process. That was his main focus during the lectures. The Theatre of the Sources was the name. Teatro delle Sorgenti. That's the name of the project he was going on with then. And beforehand, then he invited he went to India, he went to South America, he went everywhere, and he invited people to work in theater laboratory in Wrocław with him. And they worked on this aspect of the different traditions, trying to cut out the essence of, and not using too much the decoration of an art, more the essence of the art, and try to discover what was in that. That was his focus at that time. That's what I understood during university. And after maybe 2 months sitting and attending his lecture, it was really like a big journey, because he said the most, and he showed the most fantastic things, and he said very nice, interesting things about different aspects of human being and the rituals that the human being are performing for to attend to get the, he called it conscience transparente, the transparent conscious, where you are transparent, you are the silent witness of something. Yeah. Oh, he spoke about many things. That was one thing. And one day then he mentioned, like, we came to the lecture and he said like, oh, then we have the Bauls, he said. And his smile was so funny that time. And he started lecturing about what he knew about the Baul. He spoke about their code languages. He spoke about that the Baul always recognized Baul by just entering, and by the feeling emotion when you enter a village. You don't need to be dressed like a Baul to be a Baul. So, and he spoke about them, and that was really nice. And he had brought, for example, Gorkepa, and he had been working in Joydev Konduli with Ramananda Das and other Bauls on voice training.
আমি তোমায় ভোজে
আমি তোমায় আগে ঠিক করো আমি তোমায়
আমি তোমায়
ভোজে
ভোজে
ভোজে সব হারালাম জন্ম জন্মান্তর কেটে যাবে হলাম ভিখারি
Yeah, now we are celebrating the death. Not celebrating the death. They have this Mela, Sadhu Mela. There's a lot of tantric sadhus coming now to Amarkuti. Where one of the colleagues from India that Grotowski brought from India, that had a theatre group near Ganga riverside. 1980, he brought him to Poland together with Bauls and others, other Indian. He is the one who is continuing the work of Teatro delle Sorgenti, this work, and he's continuing that now in Amarkuti.
Generally, we work in India, in winter. In summer, we work Poland, Italy, France, Switzerland, Germany. We have one summer tour with Baul, with different art of India, like martial art from Kerala, dance with mask, all this group. Of course, there is some Baul, 3-4 Bauls also with us, because it's very living music. Is when we begin with Baul, feels everything start to live. Is very important, because in the nowadays in the world or in our country everybody is like afraid, close, and we need some open meeting with the human beings, and can be exchange. Human being can be free with good spirit. Jerzy Grotowski, he was very renowned stage director. Also, he was visiting India many times. He met Baul many times. He likes them because it's many reasons. They can play and dance, meaning of the songs, and they are also free. For them is where is the human being, like Mela, like one square, it can be becoming like they can feel like temple. For them it's not important to go to temple or some other place to singing. For them like to have clear in the mind, in the head. And another thing is also important for Bauls is they called in Bengal is mystic singer. Also he was trying to look where is the mysticism, is in the dress or in the music or in the movement, and but it was in the voice. In the theatre also voice is very important. It's a different kind of energy they can use through the voice. It was important for field of theatre for them. He invited Baul in Poland in his work, also Gaur Khapa. So he was also, I was with Gaur Khapa with him in Poland. In the play, music and sings, they are master. Because they are mystic singers. They are called in my place. And if someone called mystic singers, but where is the mysticism? It's possible to work with them where it is. Of course, it's not in the dress, it's nothing, they are orange. Also in the behind, they are religious, is not, they are also. In the voice, In the voice, they can use some different kind of energy in our physical body and use in the voice. When they are becoming master, they give message to the person, to the people, is what they realize through their life is also important for to understand the meaning. Maybe sometime they said is they are looking moner manush, is man of the heart. They are looking this man. He is near, but he is far. You need one sadhana. Sadhana means you need one activity every day in your daily life if you like to found him. One activity what is someone can use every day in his daily life activity. It will be like he is going through sadhana. Sadhana means is one kind of activity. It can be through voice. It can be something like a part of meditation, actively. It is used every day in the daily life. If someone like to take the name of the God, is every day he is taking the name of God and is becoming sadhana. Is without sadhana is difficult to find moner manush. This is also in the Baul community of Baul is very important. They have to go through sadhana. Sadhon bina sedhon pabena. Sadhon bina sedhon pabena. Also Gaur Khapa sings these songs. I don't know if he sings or not. It is very important because without sadhana is no possible to found moner manush. Because they are also like to go with human beings, with human beings, with human they like to go. It's not they cut everything and go alone, loneliness and looking for some, but they have to found between the person. If they found looking for their Lord Krishna, between the person they are going to looking for. This is also very interesting. The orthodox system of Indian spirituality, Baul are not accepted because Baul is like to go every place. They have not very strict rule to this. They like to be free. Because I am working with Bau long time, from 79, 80. I was with Grotowski, with Baul, with Gaur Kappa, staying different place, not in India, in Poland, France, Mexico, moving with them. They are Kappa. There's a Gaur Kappa. A Kappa means in our language, in Bengali language, is like little crazy. He's little crazy. His normal logic you cannot understand.
Oh,
Seeds.
seeds, this,
Planting.
this, and they are making wood. Wood. Huh? Wood and leaf. And this is flower. And this is mango and many things. But this is upstairs.
Upstairs.
Yeah. This can be so much careful and like yoga and yoga making. That time very good you. This is kappa. Careful kappa. No careful, no kappa. All the time, 24 hours. Their watch. This watch. How many seconds and 24 hours? Looking all the time, this is monk. Monk, kappa, monk. You know, monk, sadhu monk.
Yes.
English? What is that? Monk.
Monk.
So all the time looking for their second, no hour, no minutes, looking for second. 86,480. 86,424 hours. This is gold kappa.
Real meaning of Kappa, who is crazy for their Lord, for their old God, if possible, if exists inside them, is they are believe is within man, within person, is exist some things. An image of all God and Goddess, devil, is important coming from his inside. This is very important for them. It's not God is coming from the sky and give something, some miracle speech. They believe inside them, inside human being, exist something, for this is human being is important for them. I was working long time in the theater. I am teacher, a performer, who is performing art involved, and I have with me Baul, and we try to how to like use the space, improvise at once, and music and songs, dance is like one performer have necessary to have some quality, also necessary to have some good technique of voice that he can communicate. In this time I am interested in the Baul. With them very practical, because I generally I sing with them 6 o'clock in the morning. It is sadhana. Every day wake up from the morning and you just start to sing songs. Maybe you take the name of the God. This is, you go with the sadhana. Here I am interested, is how to work in the daily life activity. Not to see one performance and playing with them, no. Is month and month, day after day, every day, how to go with them with the, is one time perfect, 6 o'clock in the morning and singing, and work with them with voice. Sometimes I use them all, eliminating all music, all instrument, only with voice. This is, here I am interested, much more interested in this team. Philosophy is come later for me. When is practical things, I understand, I realize, I go for look philosophy. Because speaking about philosophy sometimes can be misunderstood. It can be very easy. I like to look what is, they have still some activity of in the daily life. They are doing still some activity in the daily life. We go with their sadhana. Here I am interested. It can be goes with the person. It can be communicate. It can be transform from person to person. People are afraid. Many people are afraid. This also, because many things happening in the world terrible. People are afraid. This also important to speak with Baul, to listen with Baul music is giving sensation of free, living and free. This also important in the Baul.
Be
The unknown bird is the one that gives us life and come and go inside our body, and it's like the breath. You can't hold it even if you would like to, and he said that the song he's speaking about is about this unknown Paki, Oshin Paki, and Paki means bird and Oshin means the unknown bird. So he don't explain actually what it means. He just say that it's pran, it's the life that comes and goes into your body, and that you are unable to catch. If you could catch that unknown bird, then you would put a string around the feet of the unknown bird and try to keep it. But that's not possible. The practice of sadhana. You have to learn to know. You can't catch it. You have to learn how it goes and comes. That's sadhana, he says.